Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm with Poor People Podcast. I am working at Wellman's Pub on Ingersoll. I'm going to be making us a fruit smash, a Blues on Ingersoll Moscow Mule, and a Prude Porn Star mocktail. I'm going to put a splash of some strawberry puree, 2 ounces of strawberry lemonade Svedka vodka. I hate this. And then I'm going to add lemonade and shake it all up with some ice. And garnish with an orange slice. Next, I'm gonna do our Blues on Ingersoll Moscow Mule, which is going to require some lime juice, 1.5 ounces of Western Sun blueberry vodka, and then cock and bull ginger beer to top it off. Garnish with a lime. Next, I'm gonna make our Prude Porn Star, which is a mocktail slight twist on a margarita. I'm gonna use passion fruit puree, some apple juice, a little lime juice, and I have non-alcoholic free spirits tequila, passion fruit puree, some apple juice, little bit of lime, gotta have citrus. Then we're gonna give this a little bit of a shake up. Garnish with a lime. Voila. I'm gonna go throw up.
Awesome.
We're going on everything?
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Sweet.
It's fancy.
Welcome to Poor People.
So the soup of the day, that's what we call our drinks that we had Ashley make.
Yes, yes.
So she made 3 separate drinks. She made the Ingersoll, what was it?
The Blues on Ingersoll Mule.
Okay, and then the fruit smash, right?
Fruit smash.
And then you had, this is the Prude Porn Star NA drink.
Yep,
Love
from the mocktail menu.
Yes, I do love this.
Is
a
it
lot.
is it prude because there's no alcohol in
Correct.
it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little teaser for you.
Still puts
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Still puts out.
Yeah.
Just no alcohol.
Well, there is alcohol in it, but it's non-alcohol alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
technically
this-
alcohol. It's like barely any, but you know.
What would you call that? Would you call like a herb of liquor, like liqueur or something like that? Because
We'll go with that.
okay,
I don't know how they make non-alcoholic alcohol.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
have to be 21 to buy it because there's still technically alcohol in it.
Really?
Like a small
Wait, so
percentage.
you can't
Huh.
really like.
really?
But it's like such
drink-
a faint
So it's
percentage.
not NA.
It is.
Well,
It's non-alcoholic, but there's still technically alcohol in it. So you like. You're,
So
like
would
a
you be
teenager can't go buy
technically
it.
still
Right.
sober?
Yeah, you'd have to drink a lot. A
Like,
lot.
okay.
A lot.
like at least 20 of them in order for them
Yeah.
to even have
Okay.
some sort of percentage. Because
Right.
the
It's
one,
like kombucha.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly like that. That's a perfect example. That's exactly that.
Yeah.
These are actually really good though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good.
Okay.
I do like them.
You wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
No.
I
tastes spicy.
because I tried that one too, and it does. I mean, they're like it tastes kind of like there's tequila in
Yeah.
it, but it's not like that harsh.
I will tell you this: when they brought it in when we're working on the menu, she brought in the NA tequila just to try it. So I'm like, oh, let's just try a shot
Yeah.
and see what it is. Awful.
Really?
Like a shot of it's awful, but mixed together, very good. But just for some reason, straight up, it was
Did it taste earthy to you? You think?
yeah. I guess that'd be a way, like licking the parking lot, kind of. It was, like that kind of earth, but like straight up, but like mixed with everything else, like
Yeah.
whatever it is, brings the flavor of it out, and it's really good. But like straight up shot, it was not good.
Interesting.
Because there's that seed lip NA liquor that they make, and it's made with herbs and spices, so it gives you that spiciness of the liquor that you're supposed to have,
Yeah.
or like that burn that goes down in the back of your throat. But that tastes very licking the parking lot.
Yeah. Best
How
way to
many of
describe
us
it.
here have actually licked the parking lot?
I've slipped and fell and landed on my face. Me too.
That's fair.
I think I'm up there too.
Yeah, kissing the pavement, not licking it, but
Not on
kissing it.
purpose.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, we're here at Wellman's on Ingersoll with
Yes.
Marshall and Sydney.
Yes. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Super
appreciate
happy to
it.
be here. This is awesome. It took us a little bit to get all run and going, but we got it.
Yeah,
did.
We got it.
We
We're
are.
here.
definitely did.
We did it.
Did you guys know Marshall and well, obviously you know Sid and Jaydn,
Yeah.
but did you know Marshall before or Haley? Did
No.
you guys know them before?
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Yes. This is first time.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think the first time I ever met you is when you were DJing at Wellman's in West Des Moines.
Oh yeah, long time ago.
Yeah. Do you still do that?
I do not. I don't know the music anymore that kids listen to nowadays.
Aren't you aging yourself?
Yes, very
Okay.
much so. I listen to divorced dad rock now. So it's like,
Me too.
yeah, that's my, yeah.
Those are some of the best playlists, though.
Oh yeah, they're great.
They really are. There's like whole like or like I'm pissed off on a Thursday like playlists and shit or whatever. Yeah. So wait, what did you do? How did you get into DJing at Wellman's or was it Wellman's West?
Wellman's West, yeah. So I used to work for 107.5. Long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, like in high
So
school,
cool.
in high school I did 88.1 for
Nice.
Central Campus, and then went to
Yeah.
107.5, and then I just started working for the owners of this place, and I was like, I'll DJ here, shifts here and there, and I started at the Dublin, which was a college bar,
Oh, okay.
and then they moved me into Wellman's West, and I was there for 10 years DJing probably.
How long has it been open for?
Damn.
Have you been there since it's been open?
Yeah, they opened in May of 2010,
Okay.
and so I started there then.
Cool.
And then I went over to Copper Cup, DJ down there for a while, and then I kind of just phased myself out because I want to get more into.
He's
like,
really,
bartending
really
management
good
stuff.
at it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys do the DJ like trivia,
Yep.
right? Isn't it that? And then
Trivia, music bingo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But did you start doing that here then, or like did you feed that into here, or like how did that work?
No, I never did that. They were doing that before I came down to this location here.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be something fun to do. I've never done it though.
Yeah.
The girl
Is
we
it-
have does a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, she's awesome. Well, yeah, I was just thinking like with you being a DJ and everything, that'd be sick if you were just like
Yeah,
just
just
on the decks, just
yeah for music bingo, just
Music
mixing the
bingo,
songs
just-
instead of letting it just fade in and out.
yeah.
Hard cuts.
So then, Sid, where did you start at? Because I've known you since I was a kid because of my stepsister and whatnot.
Right.
But like,
yeah.
I know that you've only worked here. Have you worked anywhere else in the service industry besides Wellman's?
Before this, it was Applebee's back in Altoona.
Okay.
And then I was actually Eric's first hire here.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, like back in 2017, I think.
Yeah, she made the best dollar margarita.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
You're
of all
in.
the Applebee's.
Oh
You're
yeah.
Yeah.
Dollar margaritas, like $2 Long Island's. But yeah, no. Yeah, I was his first hire and haven't left since. It's been
Yeah.
a blast.
Yeah.
So
good
then,
time.
what intrigues you to stay here longer? Is it the people? Is it like the just serving the people and things like that?
It's definitely the regulars and it's definitely the coworkers. And
Yeah.
Marshall being our manager, he's fantastic. So
Yeah.
so then,
Can't
how long have you
leave it.
managed here?
Kiss ass. I love it.
I try.
It works.
Ingersoll's a nice little area in general. Like the regulars are coming here, and just the people that come around, they actually make the job enjoyable. I mean,
Yeah.
there's gonna be jerks everywhere, but for the most part, just the regulars we have in here like makes the job actually fun to show up to
Yeah,
every day.
definitely.
And I see them more than I honestly probably just see my regular family. So
Yeah,
like,
oh yeah, for
they
sure.
become your family. It's
Absolutely.
like the
No, yeah.
group that we get here. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
And we've definitely talked about that, like enlighten that subject a little bit.
Right.
Yesterday is that with creating regulars, it's not just like people that come in every day and actually come here. It's like people that are actually becoming our friends and becoming family.
100%.
And it's just a good feeling, when they come in, they know you by your name, you know them, and like all their personal stuff, which is awesome because I get the same way at Tonic.
Right.
It's just in the service industry, you create a huge community and we're all friends with everyone. Like if you know this, like I'm a bartender and then like I come here and they're like, oh, I've seen you out. You're a
Right,
bartender too.
yeah.
That's so cool. And then it just goes downhill from there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like so great. And I definitely like that you
Wait, it
enjoy
goes
getting regulars.
downhill or
It's the
it's
best.
like snowballs?
Not like snowballs or like, sorry, I don't mean like downhill, but like you understand. Like
Well,
it
It's
just
downhill's
like
so
pretty
much
good.
worse after that.
it just goes from there, it's just like one of those things. But I mean, like Haley, again, you were a bar back and then you became a bartender and now like you have all the regulars at Bomb Bar and things like that, and then you
Yeah.
have OP and now you have
Yeah.
the buoys. So
Yeah,
it's just
true.
cool that how you can ping pong around and
Yeah.
create different relationships and friendships with other locations.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I have a question for you, Sydney.
Oh, gosh.
So you said you were at Applebee's, those dollar
God.
margaritas.
Yeah.
How much alcohol is actually in those?
Well, when I was pouring them, there was probably a lot. But I mean, the dollar margaritas, it was always like they pre-made it. But
Oh,
so
okay.
it wasn't that
Yeah.
cool. But the
$2 Long Island's. That was actually kind of fun. I liked that.
Because
Yeah.
even those two, I felt like I would drink like 5 or 6 of them, and I'd be like, I'm just now getting tipsy. So it's like,
I'd be up to like $5 then if you've had 5 of them. No, it was an interesting time. I mean, like I had just gotten back from California. I was like, I don't really know what else to do, so I was like Applebee's, and I was like, I probably should step it up. I can't be at Applebee's for the rest of my life.
But
so.
you learned to bartend at
I
Applebee's.
did, yeah. And then I came here, and it's been fun ever since.
How was that transition from somewhere like Applebee's to somewhere, you know,
Corporate
locally
to not
owned?
corporate.
Like,
Yeah.
It was a shift for sure, but like it was nice. Like I said, the coworkers that I have here makes it like super easy
Yeah.
to do that, and also just like the people that you surround yourself with that we have here is it's good. It's really good. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Was I scared? Absolutely, but
Yeah.
it was okay.
Yeah.
So would you compare Thursday wing night
Oh
to
my
Applebee's,
God.
the dollar margarita wing? I know that's like your guys' like love-hate relationship because you guys get so busy for wing night. Is that still a thing on Thursdays?
Oh yeah.
It sure
Yeah,
is.
weeknights.
Yeah.
Love hate's the best way to put it.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
You
No,
look-
it's pretty a lot actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
a few
gonna-
meltdowns here and there.
It's like a couple meltdowns here and there. No, it gets pretty busy, but like I said, the girls that we have on Thursday night, Marshall is always back there helping us. It does get a lot, but we get through it, and we also have like a really good time through it. So, but no, it's a lot. It's not for the week, that's for sure.
No.
And you only get, how many flavors do you get for your wings? It's only 2, right? Or
Well, I mean, I think we have like 13 different ones total,
Yeah.
but per order, I think you can get up to 2. Yeah.
only 2? Okay.
So yeah, in your next order, be like, oh, dude, I'm gonna get the Thai peanut this time. Or-
Oh, okay.
see,
Sweet
the wings
chili.
are super good though.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
It is a great deal. The sauces that we have are great too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
it's
all
good.
awesome.
It's a
That
good
was
way
the
to
last
sell
time
it.
I was here was on a wing night.
Yeah.
That's the only time I come is on a wing night. Sorry.
Well, because you're working otherwise.
Yes. Yeah. You know, for sure. So I like the wing night was always like a lot of fun though for us, and I like the spicy buffalo, but
Yeah.
I just didn't know if it was comparable to the dollar margaritas with like the chaos going on with everything.
Well, I
My-
feel like the dollar margaritas at Applebee's is like a bunch of like old
Might be
Yeah.
people,
different
and then we
clientele.
get like
It's an
we get some
occasion
like
thing.
college kids
Yeah.
here and there, so it's a little bit more fun, upbeat. That
Okay.
one is just like rip my hair out,
Yeah.
cry when I get home.
Yeah.
I was
Not here, though.
definitely using a fake ID at Applebee's for for the
Oh,
dollar
for sure.
margaritas or whatever.
For sure.
It sounds like you guys have a lot of different like specials and events that go on. What are your like peak times and your peak days here?
Thursdays wing night for sure. Sundays we have the NFL Sunday ticket, so Sundays we have good specials during that too. So those are probably our 2 peak ones.
Okay. What time do you open usually?
Weekdays 11, weekends 10.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
You
You
guys
close
do-
at 2.
Yes.
up to
What
it.
time's
Yep.
your kitchen close?
10 p.m.
Okay.
And we do brunch too, so and our
Yeah.
brunch is really, really good.
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah.
I've had it, yeah.
Do a lot of
The
people know that you have brunch?
I mean, yeah, I think for the most part.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I just learned something new.
they know now.
Well, now they know. Yeah.
And bottomless mimosas and
Yeah,
Bloody
Bloody
Marys.
Marys.
Hell yeah.
From
Yep.
10 to 2 every 10
Yeah,
a.m. to
it's
2
good.
p.m. every weekend.
Oh my god. Then, yeah, I would cry then.
It's-
I don't like
it's
breakfast
good.
food. I don't like serving breakfast food. That's
I
like
don't
my
really
least
like
favorite.
breakfast food either. for
I mean, I
some
like to
reason.
eat it, but I don't like to serve it. It's like my least favorite thing to
Oh.
serve
Why?
because like people have a certain way that they want their bacon
People
or
are
like
a
their
lot of
eggs.
questions.
People are definitely a lot
What kind of
pickier in
toast do you
breakfast.
want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wheat or white toast. You want whole grain? We don't have that. Like sourdough,
Yeah.
don't have that either. So, like,
Interesting.
See,
Butter, jelly, like what?
yeah,
Too many options.
so many options.
You
and I
guys
just-
don't have just egg whites?
Yeah.
that's
You
why
want shredded cheese on your hash browns instead of like sliced?
yeah.
They get
a lot of
too
modifications.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, you know, I hear these stories and then I like remind myself I'm very grateful to work at a bar that doesn't have food.
Yeah.
I have tried that. I did not last very long. It's just extra stressful and I can't
Yeah.
handle it. So
I will agree with
respect
you on
to
that.
you guys.
Yeah, no breakfast for me.
No.
No breakfast. I refuse.
I saw this thing about like it was like Waffle House or something like that like if you're serving and you like have a specific order like white bread with eggs over medium and like I don't know, hash browns or whatever, there's like a way that they set up the plates
Yeah.
that it's like they'll put like a jelly upside down, and that means like white bread, and they'll like set up the plates with like certain shit.
smart.
But dude, no, it's smart, but it's like in
You have to know
hindsight,
it.
you're like, yeah, you have to like map out a plate of
Yeah.
like, okay, there's
Upside
like
down
white
grape.
bread, yeah,
Yeah.
white bread, but they want the hash browns but no ketchup, and you have to like, like
It's
you're,
freaking code.
yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
a code that like Waffle House uses. I've never been to a Waffle House, but
Oh,
like,
you're missing out.
We'll have to take you.
dude, we should do an episode at a
really,
Waffle
really
House.
They have a
Kansas City's the closest one.
yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
We just all get into a fight at Waffle House
Oh
on
my
the
God.
podcast.
It comes with the side of grits, yeah.
Yeah.
Grits and a fist fight.
Yeah, and you need like the hat on though too.
Would you like it with or without a fist fight?
Yeah, one knuckle sandwich, please.
So what days and shifts do you guys work?
I'm here almost every day doing something, but behind the bar, Sunday days, Thursday days, Friday night. And
Yeah.
then,
And I'm just Thursday nights and every other Saturday morning. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I always come in and help make sure they're good. you
Yeah.
know, all the ordering stuff like that. But,
Oh, yeah.
But you're the manager, so that's why you're here every day,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
not just for like shits and giggles. You're here doing your job.
Right, correct.
Okay.
You're like
Sometimes
the
for shits and giggles.
general
Yeah.
manager, right? You're the
Yeah,
GM.
GM, yep.
Okay. For a long time, I did think you owned this place. Like I don't know. Nobody
yeah.
ever said that or anything.
Yeah,
I just thought that
gathered that since sitting here that you are not the owner of the place. So.
after he said he's the GM.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
I mean, you could.
Not the owner.
I mean, you could. You
Yeah,
could always
well,
ask.
Yeah,
And you're really like you hang out with the Baldwins all the time.
that's true.
Yeah, the Baldwins are pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Tom and Annie. They're really great people. They're
and
so
I think they
good.
love him a lot too. So
Yeah.
And I think Annie Baldwin follows us on our Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the GM position here then? Like, did you start as a server? Were you working somewhere else? Like, how did you?
So when I was at Wellman's West DJ, and I also was part-time manager, like on Sundays and stuff there too. And then there was a bartending spot opened up down here, so I do like 1 or 2 days a week down here. And then the manager we had at the time, when she was ready to leave, they asked me to take over, and I said, "Oh, that's fine." So I just kind of got thrown into it.
Okay.
So
Just
You're stuck.
moved up.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they have me forever.
do you guys like primarily like hypothetically, if you were to leave, would you guys hire within?
They try to usually they find somebody because they want to make sure, especially at a place like this where it's heavily regular based. They want somebody who knows regulars that
Right.
people like.
Yeah.
Kind of understand how places run. Occasionally they'll pull from another store here
Yeah.
or there, but they'd prefer to keep it.
And there's only the two Wellmans, right? There's Wellman's, Ingersoll,
West Des Moines,
and
Wellman's
West. Okay. Well, because so at the OP where I work at too, it's pretty much all the hiring is from within. So
Yep.
if you like are a manager or something like that, you've been there for 5 or 6 years. You know,
Right.
They don't really go out of their way to like hire outside of the business, but sometimes we do, and sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So like it makes sense that like you guys would also hire from within here.
Yeah, unless you're really trying to change the culture of the place, it's easier just to hire within.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually if you like offer somebody a good amount, like, or at least a decent amount for them to want to move up, then it's like,
Right.
why wouldn't you?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, especially if it's, it's what you like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then what did you do? Like, were you just a DJ before, or like, did you also bartend other places, or like,
No, I just DJ'd, and then I'd pick up. I randomly got into bartending. I'd pick up like slower night shifts because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that looks fun. I was like, I like to drink it. I might as well pour it.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and then I worked my way into busier shifts, and then
cool.
phased out of DJing and phased into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many during your peak times? How many bartenders do you have? 2 bartenders behind the bar.
Yeah, we can't really fit more than 2 behind
Yeah.
the bar here.
Yeah.
So 2's the most. We usually try and run with 1, and then like if it's really busy, I'll jump back and just help like catch up server tickets,
Right.
Yeah.
or dishes, bust through
Yeah.
'em.
So are you the one who's like on call if like you just get swamped?
Yeah, like if I know it's going to be a big event, I'll have 2 people here, and then I'll still be here too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah.
Dude, it is crazy though to think that like as a bartender or as a GM, as a manager, even like you can be on call, like
Right.
literally on call for a bar. Like you might
yeah.
as well be a nurse. It's like you're saving lives.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I get
you're
I get
like-
phone calls at like 1:30 in the morning all the time. Like the alarm code won't set. What do I
Yeah,
do? Or, you know.
yeah. It is. It's just like it took me a long time to like actually realize that like you are on call as a bartender, and like, you know, it's just, especially if you're there full time and then you have your one day off and somebody can't come in or whatever,
Right.
and then you have to be like, oh fuck, now I have to go to work.
Right.
But it's just like weird to think that like nurses and bartenders have like the same schedule.
Hand in hand.
Yeah.
Do you ever just picture yourself of like the Mrs.
As a nurse?
No, as a Mrs. Doubtfire scene where he goes, "I'm coming, sweetheart, don't worry." Like, you know how like he's running to like help her because yeah, that's what I feel like when they're calling me, like, "I'm on my way." Like,
Be there
don't
in 12
worry.
minutes.
Yeah, no, 30 minutes for me, but
Running
like,
through backyards and like
jumping over the fence. Oh my
Carrying 4 bags of ice.
yeah. Oh my god. Sorry.
You're usually pretty
Classic.
quick, but there are some times that we're just like, no, we don't want to call him. And then
Yeah.
we're just like, shit, I'm so sorry. Please get here quick.
Yeah.
Well, I also try and do it where I don't like to schedule too many bartenders on at once because I want everyone to make the most amount of money they can. So if I'm getting paid a salary to be here, then I'd rather just help them out so they can max their money out. And
Right.
I mean, they're usually pretty good. Sitting and be like, dude, you helped me out a lot today. Here's $40.
Right.
You know, something like that. So but it's easier that than have 2 bartenders on and they're not making that much money because they have to split. And then
right.
they're like, well, why am I even working here? You know,
Yeah.
so it works out.
It's always so back and forth though with things like that. You kind of have to be mindful of like people getting served, you know, not
Right.
like super fast but diligently.
Right.
And-
Yeah. You still want to make sure the customers. get it.
Yeah, and then you also still want to make sure your bartenders are making good enough money too if there's
Right.
going to be two
Right.
on. So it's always like a gamble that you have to take,
100%.
especially with back and forth on like, okay, like maybe I can have a on-call bartender, but I hate being on call for a bartender because it's like I just want to work.
Right.
So it's just
Yeah.
best just to have one bartender and then have the manager help out.
Yeah. So that's what I try and do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like that a lot.
Yeah.
On call, you sit there and doing nothing. For,
Yeah, being on
Right.
call is like basically like working. You might as well be making money because
Yeah.
you're like so prepared to step in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, and that's the other thing too, is like as a bartender, if you're on call, it's like even different because you like don't know exactly when you'll need to come in or whatever. So it's like you can't like go out and drink or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas at nurse, you can.
100%, yeah.
Are you picturing him as a nurse?
That's all I see right now.
Yeah. 100%.
That's all I see.
Well, I mean, speaking of nurses, Sid, you don't just bartend, you're also a psychiatrist too? Or-
Oh, no.
No?
That's really nice, though. No, I'm a social worker.
Social worker.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I thought you
Close
got
enough.
your. Well, yeah, I would. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with being a social worker. So, can
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit about that and how you got into that?
Yeah. So I have my master's of social work. I work for Unity Point, do
Okay.
all 3 of the hospitals, do the psych consult. So you're
Okay.
kind of close.
Yeah, around
Yeah.
the roundabout way.
Yeah, no, I do like all the care management, therapy, anything like that that they might need on the medical floors.
Okay.
Because like a lot of the times they can't get into like the inpatient psych units, and so I'll be the one to go in there and help out. It's great. It's a
Yeah.
good job. Yeah.
So when did you start doing that?
It was probably right out of high school. I got my undergrad, I think, in like 2017, and then I went back to school and graduated, I think, in 2020. So I've been there, I think, for like about 2 years.
So you were going to school and also working here, right?
Yep.
So how did that go?
It was good. They were always really helpful and good about my schedule and like working with me because I mean I wasn't working anywhere else, and so
Yeah.
had to pick up shifts here and there. I was serving, I think, back in the day there too. So
Okay.
nope, they were always really helpful with my schedule. I actually threw my master's graduation party here, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I felt really supported. So
Good.
yeah, it's a good job.
We always like to shine some light on how the bartending world is super like lackadaisical that Jaydn likes to use about
Whoa.
about like our about our
I
schedule.
only say that on this podcast.
Like, I don't think I've ever heard you say that word before.
No. I said it once and we've not stopped saying it.
So like with your school schedule, it's just nice because you can actually always come back and pick up shifts and still
Yep.
work and still go to school. So
Yep.
it's not so stressful on you or anything like that. And that's nice that when you do talk to Marshall and say, hey, like I'm going back to school, I can only work this, and then they accommodate to that. That's really cool.
And I think that probably for as long as they let me work here with my normal job, because it's great. Like the community here is great, and it's also just nice to like work at a stressful job. It can be fulfilling,
Yeah.
but very stressful. But then to come here, see my friends, see my regulars. It's nice. So
Yeah.
I'll be here until I can.
I don't know. Jaydn, do you do that with OP when you manage and then you go to buoys because you can have like you don't have any responsibilities, you're just a bartender, like you can mess around?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like super lackadaisical there, and like, but it's really great. No, I love it, and like, but yeah, I don't have to like worry about like all I'm doing for an entire shift is just running food, and then I can just like sit at the bar and like or stand at the bar behind the bar while I'm working,
Yeah.
and just like serve drinks and just meet customers and shoot the shit with them and everything. It's way. I personally like managing, in my opinion, like no disrespect or anything.
None taken.
The way for my business, anyways, it's like way easier than bartending or anything like that. Because all you're doing is just making sure the place doesn't like burn down for me, anyways. It's like I'm basically just running food. Whenever there's complaints or whatever, I'm just like fixing that and stuff like
There's
that.
just little fires everywhere. Though.
Yes,
Yeah, there's
exactly.
always-
You're constantly
There's always
setting up
something every day,
fires.
yeah.
Whereas a bartender, you're just like sitting there making drinks, and if nobody's coming out to the bar, you're just kind of like hanging back for a second or
yeah.
whatever, making
Yeah.
customers and regulars. And so I guess it has its give and takes. Like it can be easier, but you're also running around more. Like I used to bring in like my laptop and like work on stuff while I was managing. But then I got to a point where I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that and like actually like put myself in the job more, I guess. And like, so then it became more of like, okay, I'm just running the window and I'm just making sure everything gets to where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Because we'll get like servers that'll like they'll just grab a plate of whatever and then it's not even their food or whatever, and then it's like you have to do that. So to avoid that, I'll just like stand in the window and be like, nobody's allowed to touch anything until I say it's ready to go.
Right.
Like, so it's like little fires like that,
100%.
basically.
Yeah.
Sounds like Marshall on a Thursday night.
Nobody crossed this line.
Yeah.
I also am not a GM though either. So like
Right.
I don't have to do liquor order. I don't have to do inventory, anything like that. I'm literally there just to make sure the place doesn't burn
Yeah,
down.
that's not too bad because you kind of set a par up for yourself and then
Right.
seasonally what's coming up.
Yeah.
And stuff, but
If they wanted me to do liquor order, they'd need to pay me more.
Right.
That's the way I
I
see
think
it.
the worst part of it is when different reps come in and try and push their products. 'Cause I don't like being sold.
yeah.
Like, so they'll come in and be like, so what tap line can we take over? I'm like, none.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
full.
But
Yeah.
you do get a lot of samples though, so that's good.
They do
nice.
they do give a lot of samples, but I do also you just kind of put this thought in my head that like with like beer reps and stuff, sometimes they are kind of pushy.
Extremely.
Like they'll be like, yeah, like you said, like they'll just be like, what can we take over? It's like I haven't even tried any of your drinks or beers at all.
Yeah, they're like bringing a sheet of numbers, like we're the number 3 IPA in this region of the country.
It's like where the fuck do you get off?
Yeah, like,
Like,
I don't know. Our customers like what we have, so I'm not just going to take it off because you said it was number 3 in the region.
nobody
so.
wants your rosé cerveza, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I do. I guess I'm just different. I want them to kind of sell me stuff because I want to know like what other different beers we have because,
Right.
I mean, the owner of Tonic, he's very specific on what kind of beers he wants on the tap, which is totally fine.
Right.
I will accommodate to that. That's totally fine. But yesterday we had Barntown come down, and their sours are phenomenal.
They're fantastic
yeah,
sours at
they're
Barn
So
Town.
good. And I was really adamant about getting the pumpkin pie drip, which I got. I'm so happy. Almost didn't get it. But
she had to cry in front of this beer rep. I was there. I literally
It
watched it
worked.
happen. She's
little
like, please, pumpkin.
I wanted something with vanilla, and he brought like a lemon bar one, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was.
That one
it
is
was
really
very
good.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. I didn't like the State Fair lemonade one, which is okay. I bet other people would like that, but the PB&J too was really good too. So like when they come in and they actually like give me beers to try, I'm trying all of them and I'm letting all the other guests that are sitting there try them and say, hey, like what
Right.
do you think? Which one would you like? And I think us three agreed on the lemon bar one. The lemon
Yeah.
bar. It had that vanilla taste to
Well,
it.
and I will say yesterday too, after we filmed yesterday's episode, Kyle said that I got to make the decision, so it wasn't even really your choice.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Your decision wasn't even made because I got pumpkin pie drip, motherfucker.
So you're not getting the lemon bar one?
I'm
No,
not.
they are because I got it because I said
We're not
That's
getting
really good.
you're not.
No.
Then what the fuck? Why was I even there?
He
Then?
wanted to make you feel important. That's totally okay.
He literally looked at me. He was like, "Jaydn, you're picking. Which one do you want?" And I was like, "Well, this one would be good, but this one." And like,
Have you ever met Kyle? He literally loves to see my life crash and burn when I don't get my way. So, I mean, I got the keg. I got the pumpkin pie drip. The one that I really wanted.
Whatever,
Yeah.
dude. Whatever.
We'll get the lemon
helped.
bar if they still have it for next week. But again, like with the whole beer rep thing, like I want to be sold on Barntown sours because those are so popular and they're so
Right.
good and we don't have it on tap.
Right. Well, I like to go just through the actual distributor instead of the individual brewery reps.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then, because they usually have my best interest in instead of just trying to push their product. 'Cause he's like, look, I know what you guys sell. I've been working with you forever. So I'd rather go through just one guy than have 10 different reps come in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Is there like, I mean, don't they have to have like multiple reps for like different brands and stuff?
well, yeah.
like that?
Well, so it's like there's different like Dahl Distributing handles a bunch, and there's like Iowa Beverage. Those are usually like the two main beer ones. So they have all the different breweries and stuff going through stuff, and then
Yeah.
So I like to just go through that main guy and then let everyone go to him. Then he can come to
Right.
me.
Well, because I feel like at the OP anyways, we'll have beer reps from like everybody like come in and stop, and like it'll be like one from like each brewery or something
Right, yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. I don't like to deal with those guys. I'd rather
Yeah.
just deal with the main.
The main
distributor.
one, yeah. That seems way easier
Yeah,
than like
'Cause
having
I
to
order
deal
through
with.
him anyway, so I'd rather just go through him instead of.
And those guys are trying to push all the shit, and then it's like maybe you like one beer from them or whatever, and then they're like,
Right.
"Whoa, well let's do a tap takeover with 6 other beers," and it's like, no, we only
Right.
like the one. Like,
Right. And we also like we have a lot smaller space. We can't do as much. Like as Wellman's West has 30 tap handles. we
Right.
have 12.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot harder to.
Are you friends with your beer rep though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like we want to be friends with our beer reps so they can
Right.
actually get. I don't know if they get any extra money for like putting on different taps.
Right.
But we're
Yeah, they're all incentive based on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so
okay.
we always try to like become friends with our beer reps and like get them help them make more money.
Support each
Right.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have more Dahl taps than we do IBEV.
Same.
Right. Oh, I wasn't trying to like shit on them or by
No,
any
no,
means,
I
but
know
like,
you're not.
Yeah.
No,
but
I know
like,
you're not.
yeah, fuck those beer reps.
No, I know
but-
you're not.
But I just mean like it's hard to be like you said, you have 12 taps. It's hard to like justify like where you can put. So it's like if you already buy 3 kegs from 3 other distributors, and it's like the guy came in late this week. Well, then it's like, well, shit, dude, sorry. Like,
Yeah.
I
you
think
know?
that's fair though too.
Yeah, it's it's just a hard game to play. I
It
guess.
is.
If you don't have that much cooler space, like even your walk-in cooler, you can't
Right.
just jam 30 kegs.
Right.
away,
Yeah.
you know,
As
so-
much
Yep.
as you'd want to. Yeah.
Or like people like domestics on tap. We have to have at least 4 or 5 domestics on
Right.
tap, and then that leaves what, like 6, 7 other taps for
Right.
whatever else.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not always enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love our beer reps.
Yeah, they're
I really
great.
do. They're
Oh,
so
they're fantastic.
they
Most
are.
honestly, even the independent guys I don't like deal with, they're all for the most part pretty friendly and nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't like being pushed.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
Accurate. Yeah.
Like how do they push you?
Well,
Like,
they're just like they just keep giving like, and like every day they'll be like, "So, did you try that? You want to put it on tap? What do you think? Can I get posters up for you?" And I'm just like, "Whoa, man, calm down." Like,
they don't like send like threats and stuff.
Yeah, no, no.
Like,
I don't-
never coming back
Yeah.
if you don't buy this beer.
So
That's a good tactic.
I
I should
or
get
like
into
go and,
sale.
like, push and be like, "You have
I
to
should
buy
become
it."
a beer rep and just be
Yeah,
like,
all the
you know what?
tires are flat on your car when you go outside. Courtesy of Blue Moon.
Did you know that Marshall has a tattoo of his fiancée on his leg?
I do.
Oh yeah.
You
we need to
do?
talk about
I do.
this.
And you
Yeah.
have a Foo Fighters tattoo
I
also.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Dave
Nice.
Grohl, right?
Yeah,
Some
dude.
good ones.
Hell yeah.
That's a joke.
I would like. So how did you meet Miss Tiffany?
She worked at Wellman's West with me, actually.
Aw.
Yeah, fishing off the company dock, as they say.
Dipping
So-
the pen and company.
Yep,
ink.
yep.
Yeah. So like, how long have you guys been dating, and like, when is your wedding?
Oh God, she's.
Oh, you're not married yet?
No.
Oh, I
we
thought
get
you
married
were.
in May of next year.
Oh shit.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm trying to give her plenty of time to back out.
Are we doing a poor people
Consider it.
episode at your wedding?
I love it.
Oh my god,
That's a good idea.
Can we bartend at your wedding?
Love it.
I like it.
But we've been here like 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love how
Nice.
you guys met at Wellman's.
Yeah, it was
That's like
great.
where you like first
Yeah.
met her, and
Yeah.
like now you guys have been together ever since then, and that's like
No.
it's just so cool.
She started stalking me, and I said, that's fine, I guess.
She's like, who's that cute DJ?
Yeah.
He plays all my songs.
You're not going to leave me alone anyway, so I'll pick you in.
Oh, I
gosh.
love that.
Sydney, so you have star-tended and filled in at Bomb Bar.
Ooh, yes.
I want to know your experience with that, especially since we don't have food or any beer on tap. I want to know your experience working at Bomb Bar compared to Wellman's.
You know, like the first like hour or two when I'm there, I'm just like, I don't really know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
So I'm just probably like, you know, running around looking like an idiot. But no,
That's what I do.
it's usually really great there, actually. Like, you get the owners there, and so they'll help you out here and there. But it's a good experience. Like I said, like the bombs, you kind of get to like study them a little bit here and there. But no, it's good. It's not too bad, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
But the bomb bar takeovers, though, those are fun.
So fun.
Yes. Yeah.
And you guys dress up during those too, right? It's like a theme.
Yeah, I think the last two that I've done was like a disco theme. So.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't actually been in.
I don't
when
think
do that,
you
so
were
I
working
would love
yet
to
when we
see-
did our last
okay,
one.
Gotcha. Yeah.
They're
But
fun.
yeah.
I think we're thinking about doing one in like a month with one of our servers here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
That's always fun.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Didn't you also like build the menu at Bomb Bar, like the first one?
Yeah.
I did have a couple hands in some of the bombs there, yeah. Like the watermelon sugar, the Astro Hippie.
Oh yeah.
Those are my
Top-
two.
our top
and the
bombs,
Astro
really.
Hippie, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of the best ones. Yeah.
What's in the Astro
It
Hippie?
is.
It's blueberry vodka, grape pucker, sour, and blueberry Red Bull.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I make it here on the Lolo
Yeah.
a lot of times. It's good.
Just change
Yeah.
the name.
What do you
you
think about that, Marshall?
I love it.
Yeah,
Sydney's out here building brand for us. You know?
I am,
dude.
you know,
Yeah.
doing my best.
But it also gives her a break from here though too, so she gets to have
Oh,
a
yeah.
different atmosphere of what we were talking
And
about.
it's
Yeah.
it's nice being down there, like, you know, once every like 4 months. They come and visit me there, but it's
I
nice.
think it's nice to
Yeah.
go support other places, even if it's not the
Right.
same ownership group. Because
Right.
I mean, it's like me and my buddies always call it a rotating 20.
Yep.
Like we go see each other and we tip each other $20, and it's like a rotating 20.
Yeah.
But they still
Yeah.
come and spend money, and
Oh,
they bring
yeah.
like
friends.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
feel
take
like
friends
we
to see
all
them,
do
so it's
that.
good.
Yeah.
It's good in general for the industry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you also get to meet more people, you get to make those connections with the other bars
100%.
and stuff, and hopefully they come into your bar, you're going into
Yep.
their bar. Yeah, man.
Exactly. Yeah, you get to tell all your regulars that you're doing the takeover, and then they show up and they're like, "All right, this bar is pretty cool down here.
Yeah.
It's good."
This
Do
is
you
different.
do you think it's easier than like working at Bomb Bar than it is here, or vice versa, or like do you think
No.
one's easier?
I think Wellman's is way easier, but that's just because of like
different.
familiarity. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
But Bomb Bar is like a safe space. I feel like.
Yeah,
So it's good.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
it's a little bit smaller though too, so like everything is like right there in
It
front of you, and you
is.
run into things because you're trying to
Yeah.
figure out where everything's at.
Yeah.
I think that would like kind of annoy me because I'm trying to figure out where, and then I like would, because I already run into things at Tonic already. Like I'm gonna like in that small space. That would.
Well, I think when I first get there, like an hour before, I'm just like trying to remember where everything is, and then I'm just like, I don't remember shit. Like when I am
Yeah.
actually like in the
Well, that is
situation.
So hard. Yeah, when you go to a different bar, when you're used to, you know, a specific bar, everything is moved, and you don't like know what you have. So it
Oh, yeah.
it definitely slows
Yeah.
you down and
Yeah.
stresses you out.
But it's safe there, so like I
Yeah.
could just be like, owners, get back here, and
Yep.
they would do it. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
remind myself all the time. It's just drinks. It is
You're gonna
just
be
drinks.
okay.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
You just have to crack a beer. You don't have to pour one.
Right. That part.
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
She's spoiled
Yeah.
over there. Makes me
I
sad.
am.
I
I know it. I know
know.
it, and I'm very grateful.
There is a different. There's a lot of Red Bull over there that I get confused about.
There's a lot of
Not
Red
gonna
Bull over
lie,
there.
but
Yeah.
no, the beers though, that's nice.
It is very nice.
Bombs
Do you think
suck.
you could pour a beer like out of a
Yeah,
draft?
so when I trained at a sports bar
Oh, okay.
downtown. So I have, and first one.
We're gonna have
probably
to
won't be
test
great,
this
but-
out just to be sure.
Okay, let's do
Get
it.
you behind the bar back here.
Yeah.
Circle back just a second. You did say that you used to bar back, which is fantastic because you never see female barbacks ever.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
So
that was
that's a very rare occurrence.
It was interesting. I heard that a lot as
Yeah.
I was bar backing. You know, carrying 2 buckets of ice.
Yeah.
Like people were like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "I can do it."
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
But like, I understand because that's not
Yeah,
really a thing.
No, normally, yeah, it's like
but-
a high school or like a college kid coming
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
there, and it's,
I enjoyed bar backing. It was hard work, but
Hmm.
I was trying to earn my place to bartend.
there you go.
So, which is what a lot of people,
Yeah.
have
Right.
to do. Yeah.
I never do that, but I probably should have.
I also never bar back. That kind of just snuck into my role, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
I was always a server, and then I went into bartending.
Yeah.
usually
Yeah, I
serve,
know I did,
server
yeah.
or bar back, and you go
Right.
into it.
Yeah. Yep. But like, do you think it's a woman server and then male bar back that goes into a bartending position?
Normally that's how
Is
that.
normally how it goes?
Normally that's how it works
So
out.
with your staff, how is it? Is it more females on your staff?
Oh yeah, we have.
Majority.
Yeah.
Server wise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Zach is Zach one of the only male.
Zach is my only male server.
Okay, so
Yep.
just to emphasize him, because so he originally was the one that came to me and was like, I want to be on the podcast, and then eventually you guys like answered the post that we put out. But he messaged one of the other servers here today and was like, tell Jaydn he's a traitor.
Well, I told Zach he was too pretty for the show. I was like, you're way too pretty.
Yeah, way too
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, we
They
were
had to bring on
trying.
their second strings.
We tried really hard to make it work with him, but it just didn't work out. So
Maybe we have to
Yeah.
come back.
yeah, or something.
Just like a special
Or
little-
something.
Or
Special
something.
episode. Yeah.
We'll Photoshop him in right here.
Yes. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Yes, we
how
will
you
do
did.
that. We will do that. I'll
He's
get a
here
good
with
photo
us,
of him.
In
just not
spirit.
physically. Yeah.
But I mean, Wellman's West never had male servers here. We have Zach.
Really?
He's fantastic.
Do you think that's the
one of the
norm
best.
though?
I think in this industry that's kind of the norm. You don't.
Yeah.
It's more so. Females are
Yeah.
your servers, and then males are your barbacks. And then bartending is pretty split. I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think would be? I don't know. I like having like a male or female bartender. It doesn't bother me at all or anything like that. But like,
Right.
I think, like,
I feel like it does bother you, but she's just saying that just. to
No,
be
it
mean.
doesn't.
You're just so, you're so kind.
no, it doesn't, because like I have a lot of friends that are bartenders, like Mason and them, and they make it more fun and things like that.
Right.
And like so do other, like Sammy's a really good bartender. She makes it like a lot of fun. But there's like everyone has their own, what was it? Their own little sparkle to them that they
Right.
like put a little razzle
Why'd
dazzle.
you look at me for
Because
sparkle?
I say niche, and it's like, what is it?
Niche. Everybody knows it's niche.
Sorry.
I liked
like
Razzle
Sparkle.
Dazzle better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sparkle,
Razzle
Razzle
Dazzle was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The men that you work with have that sparkle razzle dazzle
Not together. Not together. It's just Razzle Dazzle.
in a good way, in a positive way.
But, like,
Bullies me on here.
I do. I totally
Daytime
do.
shifts, I normally actually prefer to have female bartenders on because I feel like
Why is that?
I just
Why is that?
well,
Yeah, why is that?
there's multiple reasons because I feel like they're more like not attractive like physically attractive, but just like attractive to your daytime happy hour type customer. Like we get a lot of construction
Yeah.
guys come
Yep.
in, and they don't want to see a frumpy male bartender back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, who's not
They
gonna
want like
tell them the
a
shit.
they want like a pretty girl who's kind of bubbly and happy and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, how are you? So for the most part, I enjoy female bartenders during the day, and then even during football, I think it's nice too.
Yep.
So,
I agree. Well, because I'll definitely say that I've seen like female bartenders during football games make way more money than I will.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
as a-
100%.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not that we're doing anything differently. It's
No,
just,
it's just-
they just like them better.
Yeah.
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 And in general, you get, I mean, people are perverts.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
so they're coming to watch football, and they're like, "Oh, this pretty girl here. I'm gonna tip her an extra $1, and she's gonna
Yeah.
love me more." You know?
And then you guys get to be
Yeah.
shitty to them, and they'll still
Oh,
tip
yeah,
you
that's
more.
an extra
Whereas if I'm a
$5.
dick,
That's
I
my
don't get
favorite part.
tipped.
Like
That's
that-
my favorite
Yeah.
part.
Like $5, that's it. And then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, babe. It's 10 more."
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Sid?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Or I'll be like, $5, that's it. And they're like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Get the
you're
fuck
lucky you
out
got
of here.
Go cut some fruit, man. Get out of here.
You're not my bartender. I love it when people request certain bartenders and they're not there.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that
Oh, yeah.
too.
You're like, wait,
I'm like, what?
where's so and so? Oh, they're not here today.
Yeah.
Oh, then we're leaving. And
I'm like, all right, get the hell out there.
well, because like Sav always calls it my fan club when they
Yeah.
come in, because she like worked for me on Monday night and she texted me. She goes, "Hey, your fan club's here," and I'm like, "What?"
You're like, which one?
it's literally just like people that come in every Monday to watch Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
They're just not used to seeing you there because I'm
Right.
always there on Monday nights. So then that's why they ask you where I'm at, because they're just curious.
Well,
So
and we bring the vibes, you know? It's
Yeah,
a
I
different
mean-
vibe to their bar if
yeah.
you're not there.
everyone is different. Everyone has their own different personality. But I did forget my chips and salsa, my chips and queso on Monday because I was supposed to do that.
How dare you?
But I want to do potlucks for them. I know I fucked up,
Vibe
man.
was off.
Vibes are
Vibes
off.
are off.
People love food, and I wanted to do potluck because we don't have any food at Tonic, so I thought that'd be fun for them. And Bob texts me, goes, "Where's the chips and queso and chips and salsa? Is it Sav's here? You're not here." And I'm like, I forgot about that.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm working 4 doubles this week. I just needed a day off to breathe.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's nice when someone requests us, but it's also the way that they ask and then they go, oh, I'm gonna leave. Kind of like.
Yeah, it's like we're cool too, man.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
chip on my shoulder. It's like, I'm cool. Like I bring the
Stay
I bring
a while.
the vibe. Yeah.
Stay a while.
Yeah, see what
You'll have
happens.
fun.
Yeah, you'll like me better than other person. I don't even know what you're talking
Mm-hmm.
about. So, I mean, you bartend though too. So, do people specifically come in to see you on your days then?
Oh yeah, I get a lot of people come in for me.
Yeah,
but-
and
Yeah.
that makes you feel good
But
too.
yeah, part of it too is because I like we talked about earlier. I'll bounce around to other bars and see people, so it's kind of helps build that crowd that'll come in and see you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, so you're GM and you bartend
Yep.
as well. You have like a dedicated shift every week?
Yeah, every Sunday day, Thursday day, Friday night. Yep.
I've always been curious about that because I've had a GM before too who would have managing shifts, and I was like, why don't you just like give it up? Like, why don't you just let somebody else take it? But I get that like you would want it, you know, because
Right.
like you still get that, you know, camaraderie with everybody and
Yeah, and I mean, I enjoy bartending, so like my chance where I can crack some jokes. and,
Right.
you know.
well, and then I guess in my case it was like they were made it very clear they didn't like bartending, but they like always kept their shift, and so it's like why wouldn't you just give it to me or give it to somebody else?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
thoroughly. You see a lot of grumpy bartenders out there, and I don't
Right.
know. Same, I don't know why they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like I don't know if it's like because you've been here all week or you just don't like bartending or what it
Yeah,
is.
it's like all
but
you know or something. But
Yeah.
it's like,
Maybe because they want to have the option of like still having that shift if they do want to work it, and if they
Right.
don't want to work it, they'll just release it. But then they still just work it even though they don't want to bartend.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what it is, but like I guess the more that we've talked to like people around and stuff, I feel like that is a more common thing for like a GM to like have a bartending shift or whatever. So
Yeah.
I just never know how that works out.
yeah, I try not to. I mean, there's some GMs that'll take 12 of the bartending shifts for the week.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
No, I'm fine. I'll just do 3 and I'm
Right.
good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Let everyone else eat.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
some people don't even want to work the weekends. Like I'm trying to not work Saturday nights, and that sometimes works out for me, and sometimes that doesn't, because we make most of our money on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Right.
Like what is like Thursday through Mondays where we make most of our money at.
Right.
Because of football and everything in the weekend. But it's so hard for us to be able to go hang out with our friends and go do things on the weekends because
100%.
most of our friends aren't in the bar industry. So I get kind of FOMO from that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right.
I like
Get off work and
Yeah.
look at Snapchat. but like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, what did I miss? Like that
Yeah.
looked like so much fun, and so I've been trying to get rid of my Saturdays, and no one wants to work Saturdays, which
Just
is
so you don't
okay.
have FOMO anymore.
Yeah,
That's a
I want-
great excuse.
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
just want to be able to have like a Saturday night to go
$500 FOMO.
FOMO. I choose FOMO because
Yeah.
I've already made all that good money.
Yeah.
I can literally, if I'm not making good money on any of the other days that I'm working on, then like there's no reason for me to be working those shifts. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I have to not work as hard, but just like if I'm not going to work Saturday nights, I should be able to make that same amount of money on my other days that I'm working. So
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, totally off topic. How long has Wellman's been here?
Wellman's has been here since 1982.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yep.
she old.
That's like 100
I
years
think
ago.
it's still like
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
the same from back in the day too.
The what?
It's probably still the same from back in the day, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, they did a few things when the Baldwins took it over, but it's,
Okay.
I mean, the bar's the exact same setup,
Yep.
same bar top, everything.
Yep.
But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, because you guys just redid your sign, right? That's
Yep, the sign's brand new.
That's what made me think about that because I remember looking like sitting out here on a patio like a while ago.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it and I was like, what
What
like
is
is
that?
the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a waitress, I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but like before, because I
Yeah, you
think
couldn't tell
You
before,
couldn't
yeah.
tell.
No, you
It looked
couldn't.
like it'd been like rained out.
That
and,
sign
like,
had seen better days.
yeah, yeah.
Half
The
an
sign
E
now
on
looks
there.
great,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they did a fantastic job.
That was a big thing getting that new sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joy.
Sorry. Go ahead. Question?
And then who's that guy?
Oh, that's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, WWE champion.
We'll have to get a picture of that. Okay, third
Did
question.
I also see The Rock over
Yeah,
there?
so-
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
he
So-
scared me.
Fun fact: I'm a big WWE fan. I love
And
love
all of them
WWE.
have their own liquors.
Yeah, so when the liquor reps they're like, we got these cutouts. You want it? Like first I had the Rock, and I'm like,
Absolutely.
Duh.
and then I just saw that he randomly had his own vodka, so I called the rep and I'm like, hey, do you guys have like anything with him on? She's like, I think I have a cardboard cutout. I said, I'll take
Yes.
it.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Sign me up.
Yep.
We were talking
Bring him
when we were setting up. We were talking about putting him like behind here, over
Oh,
here
yeah.
somewhere, so he's just in the background.
I didn't realize you had moved it back there, so when I came in one night, I was just like,
Well,
Yeah. Like,
He was up in the front by the
here.
ATM, but then they gave
We
us
had, like,
new
one on each
Ruthie,
side.
Ruthie neon.
Okay.
Where the
Oh my
beers
gosh.
like pour on it. So I was like, well, he can go to the back game room.
That's
I love the difference. Like you guys have like The Rock and
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, and then like Bombar has like Britney
We have Britney,
Spears.
so
Everywhere, yeah.
I would definitely scare people with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we've done that. Before.
100%.
Yeah, for
Perfect.
sure.
I scared
Yep.
Tiff many times with it. When she's coming out of the bathroom,
I was gonna say, haven't you taken that thing home before
Oh, yeah.
to scare her? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's fantastic.
good.
Just laid in bed next to her. And,
I definitely thought that was going somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, and then also, so all the construction that has been going on Ingersoll,
awful.
It's
like,
rough.
how has that affected you guys?
It 100% affected us. We're getting by. Like we have regulars, which is great.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
help for us, but it's hard to get. Like a lot of people don't want to come down here because of the construction. Like I've had Ubers like not pick people up because they can't figure out how to turn in.
Really?
Well,
stuff
I
like
almost
that.
turned around and went home when I thought I couldn't turn into the parking lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
And that'll
Exactly, so-
happen at like 3 p.m. They'll just be like pouring
Oh, yeah.
concrete.
Like,
Yeah,
just
just like,
today.
okay.
Yeah, just today they're
Closed.
pouring some of the concrete, so they had our drive blocked off
Yeah.
because they're getting that slab right there, and it was just like, so it's just kind of a pain. But they only got 3 weeks left. It does look good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool when
At
it's
least
done.
they give you a timeline,
Yeah,
I
but-
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I was gonna say, especially at night, it's harder to, because like after I've like played volleyball and stuff, we've come to Wellman's before afterwards, and like there's been times where I've just straight up driven right past Wellman's because I didn't even know that the entrance was here,
Yeah.
so I was like
Yeah.
trying to like go around the block and like hop a fence to get back
Yeah.
here, and like
And we already don't have much parking as it is,
No.
but
yeah. And
luckily Palmer's lets us use there a lot too. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
nice.
Oh, they
Cool.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
we have
nice.
like the owners of this place have a working relationship with them. So
Okay.
they're
Okay.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Because I'm sure your hours are
Yeah.
at least at night when you're like busier, right?
yeah.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like Thursdays mostly. Like we have one of our regulars like kind of mans our parking lot to make sure like
Yeah, our cowboy over here.
yeah, he's making
Yeah.
sure that only our customers are parking in our lot, and then he'll
Yeah.
send people over to Palmer's like, hey, we're
Nice.
parking. So
Yeah.
He's
That's
a
helped-
parking
that's
lot
helped.
cowboy.
oh yeah,
Yeah, we want to make
We-
sure that we have enough space for
We-
the people
we
to
pay
come
him in
in.
Malort.
Yeah.
Wait, do you guys
He
have
brings
Malort?
Malort.
we do
We
have
do,
Malort.
yeah.
I haven't tried it yet.
What?
We have to actually
Oh,
try it.
I bet.
We'll get
I
you a
bet,
shot.
Yeah,
We'll
get
do
you a
that for the
shot.
Patreon
Yeah.
for sure.
absolutely.
I have
Yeah.
not tried it yet.
No.
It's not as bad as people say. Have you had it?
It tastes like earwax. What are you talking
it's
about?
not-
Earwax.
Well,
I like
That's
earwax.
what beer tastes like to me. Or like
Earwax?
ladybugs.
You're in a real treat.
Ladybugs. Did you
Yeah.
eat a ladybug?
I love
The
ladybugs.
smell- beer tastes like how ladybugs smell.
Interesting.
What?
I don't think
I understand. Girl math.
Never
Girl
mind.
math.
Interesting.
Ladybugs.
The ones
and
like
cigarette-
me will get it.
That's almost- people are like, what's Malort like? I'm like, well, have you ever smelled a ladybug? And
Is that what it's like?
then
Okay,
put some
yeah.
earwax on it, and there you go.
Well, a lot of people
Yeah.
say
Lovely.
it tastes like an ashtray. Like
Ew.
it's like it smells like how cigarettes smell. Well, it tastes like how cigarettes smell. There you
Have
go.
you had it?
Yeah.
I have in Chicago,
So I'll say it's
but never here.
not good.
Blacked out.
No, it's bad.
But it's not.
It's
I don't think it's
bad.
that bad. Like you take the shot of it, and you don't really taste anything at first, and then in the aftertaste, it just builds on your tongue.
I think that every time he orders a shot of that and people watch us do that, they're like, "What is he doing? Like, what is this?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
our regular
he,
drinks it. He'll
he
drink.
enjoys this.
He goes through 3 bottles
He
a
takes
week of it.
multiple shots of it
Like
a day.
he thoroughly enjoys it.
Yeah.
You
Ew,
put-
that's like my coworker with Sambuca. Disgusting.
No, I don't mind
Sambuca's fine.
Yeah, Buca's not
But Malort
is horrible.
No, it's not.
Anything that tastes like black licorice is not good. I mean, do you put hot sauce in your Malort?
Ooh.
No.
Is that a thing?
I think
Yeah,
I
one of
think
my
I
regulars
could
puts hot
maybe
sauce
get
on it.
behind that
like a
actually.
Lord Bloody
It,
Mary.
it probably cuts the taste a little bit.
Oh God,
Oh,
no!
yeah.
Is it from Chicago? Is it a Chicago
Yeah.
thing? Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's a delicacy in Chicago.
Yes.
What is it made out of?
I was just gonna
I
ask.
have
yeah.
no
I think
idea.
earwax and
and
I'm
ladybugs.
pretty sure. Yeah, I think they blend them together. Put a little rubbing alcohol, and you're
Malort.
good.
And then a little sprig of hot sauce. for sure.
Oh my god.
Doesn't
That's
sound
so
too bad
crazy.
actually.
Sydney, I'm wondering. You said you work Thursday nights, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming your day job, is like a 9 to 5. Do you work Friday mornings after you work Thursday nights?
I do. Eric was so nice of him to have Charlie. He's our security guy. He comes in.
Yeah.
He covers for me at 11. So I
That's
get to
very
leave. So I get to work
nice.
6 to 11. So
Yeah.
I get a good. We also do birthday Thursday on Thursday night.
Yep.
So he gets
Oh,
a
you
good.
do that here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that starts at 9, I believe.
Yeah, birthday Thursdays. If your birthday's between the
week.
Sunday and
Yep.
Saturday of that week, you
Okay.
drink for free.
Wait, my
9.
birthday's Friday.
Wow.
So you get a drink for free Thursday.
Dude, let's go.
Yeah, from 9 p.m. to
That's
close.
that's
So
tomorrow.
we'll see you on Thursday.
Cool.
I'll be here.
I
I'll
love how
be
you
here.
just like thought about that for a
I
really like,
literally,
hard second.
dude, it's been this week. These last couple weeks have been so busy. I'm just like, I can't even remember my own fucking birthday at this point.
Are you so what do you guys have for birthday Thursday? What is it? Is it only specific drinks? Or what is
Yeah,
it?
so it's basically well drinks, domestic draft beer. If we know and like you can get some calls.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. So when someone comes in, they're like, "It's her birthday. Does she get anything?" You're like, "Yeah, actually, you do."
Yeah.
Wait until 9
Everything
o'clock.
for free.
I'm just like, "What can I get you?"
Congratulations.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Happy
people
birthday.
come in, they'll be like, "Can I get a Don Julio margarita?" I'm like,
No.
not for your birthday. I mean, you can, but you're gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
But
Do you ever get people like that like try to take advantage of it, or like they like try to walk out because they're over drinking or whatever for their birthdays? Or like is there people that I guess try to take advantage of
that like see how
that
much they could
special?
drink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have a GoPro attached to my
Yeah.
forehead on Thursday.
Yeah.
Jeez.
As long as you're taking an
I'm
Uber.
just kidding.
Yeah.
I've got a Razor scooter that I'll ride.
Watch out for the construction.
Yeah, I was gonna say, good luck out there.
There's some gravel spots out there.
Gravel going down.
I just go down the parking lot, just eat shit on the gravel, and just pass out right there.
That's not where that goes.
That would not be good. That would not be good. Well, and you guys used to have like a bunch of people. This is again off topic. My brain's just like right now. But you guys used to have a bunch of people that would like park here and then like go over to the other restaurants over here. So now isn't like every single parking spot say like
Yeah, that's
Wellman's only?
That's why we have
Yep.
our resident cowboy out there
Yeah.
patrolling the parking lot. for us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And he's very polite. He's like, hey, this Wellman's parking only. And
He's not like
90,
He does it the
98%
most
of the time
nicest
people are like,
way
okay,
that
well,
anybody else could.
Yeah.
yeah. He's
Nice.
not. He doesn't like go up to cars and like I'm gonna need you guys to move
Yeah.
this vehicle. Yeah.
Doesn't immediately call Croto or anything.
He's got a bottle of Malort and
Yeah.
a cigarette, and he's like,
Yeah. Howdy, ma'am. Can't have you parking here. Or I reckon we'll tell you.
Do you guys do anything for Halloween? Do you guys do?
Ooh, we were just talking about this actually.
Yeah, we decorate, but we don't like do like a costume contest or anything like that.
Last year we had a really good theme. We surprised Eric. He has this shirt called, what is it? My name's Eric
It
Marshall.
says, my name's Eric Marshall, and I love working Wellman's Wing Night.
And so then we all decided to dress up as him for
Oh,
Halloween.
I love that.
Yeah.
So we
I have been
wore-
calling you
it was
Marshall
good.
all day today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
go?
I
Okay.
I go by Marshall.
I knew your name
Yeah.
was Eric too, but I
Yeah.
just didn't
No, most-
even. I'm so sorry,
Yeah, it's
dude.
okay. My
Yeah.
mom calls me Eric. Everyone else calls me Marshall.
Okay, okay.
Well, isn't there like another one of your friends that has the same name as you, and that's why you guys call each other? Because like Eric Hartung.
Well, yeah, who goes by Hartung?
Yeah.
Every Eric I know does not go by Eric.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
No.
So there's a lot of people that I think that you know that have. I think
No.
there's
I had an old
one
roommate
more.
named Eric. He went by Pino.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
We have another Eric here. He goes by Easy.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And another Eric who goes by Too Tall.
So many.
I
I don't know
his
any
name
Erics.
for the longest.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but no one goes by Eric.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you think that's just a Eric thing?
It must be.
No.
Trendsetters.
A couple of my friends used to go by their last names because we had 3 Brandons in my friend group, so we would just call them by their last names.
Well, I was gonna say I know like 2 other Erics, I guess outside of here, but they all called themselves Eric.
I think it's just because we're affiliated with so many
Yeah.
people that have the
Yeah.
same name. We can like differentiate who they are because like. I mean, Hannah, my best friend, her name's Hannah, and I'm Anna. So, like, if you say either of our names, we're gonna both look and
Turn,
pay
yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
So,
They're like Henana.
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's cool though that you
Yeah.
go by your last name, and that's
Yeah.
how you're known for is just Marshall.
Right.
Yeah.
Which,
So it works out.
yeah. I mean, we're handing out your full legal name right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. What's
but
your address also?
Yeah, 2920 Ingersoll Avenue.
Thank you.
Yes.
That his
Yes.
home address will be in
Yeah.
the description.
Yeah.
I have a cot in the back.
Yeah. Okay, wait, and then also you are like second or third, right? Aren't you?
Oh, no, I'm not actually the third. I just put that because I thought it was funny one time, and I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Dude, you're in my
Yeah.
phone as Marshall the third.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, so I just.
I'm
put that
just
one
wrong
time.
on all levels.
Oh no, it's fine because it's been. I've had my like social medias for like 10 years.
Okay.
I don't remember why I did it one day, so I just put it as Eric Marshall III.
That's awesome.
And so I just kept it.
That's how you're gonna remember his name.
yeah.
That's what makes him different
Forever
from
now.
everyone else.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, once there's
kidding.
a lot of Marshalls pop around, then I'll just go by the third. Yeah, so I have a new name.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Gosh. With you guys being in the service industry for so long, have you had any moments where you're like, this isn't for me, but then you like come back? Because personally, I'll have like a bad weekend and I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. But then I'm like 1 week of not bartending. I'm like, I miss it. I miss my regulars. Like I miss making drinks. Like, do you have moments like that?
Yeah,
Especially
Sydney,
you,
do
Sydney, with you have a day job.
I think
but, like,
I
you
think
still
maybe
bartend.
those thoughts have come into my brain, and then I'm just like, no, I don't want to be without my regulars. I
Yep.
love the money. Like
Yeah.
that support it's a lot. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that after like a night being here, I'm like,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, but
Because you know
that-
better. You know it's just a
Yeah,
bad night.
exactly. But
Yeah.
no, I don't think. I imagine myself not being here working for like the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it can get rough, but
Yeah, I think it's like any job you have
Yeah.
bad days here and there, but
absolutely.
sure.
overall, I don't. Yeah,
Situational.
I actually love what I do. I don't think I could.
No.
I don't think I could ever do a corporate job.
Well, that's the thing we
Don't.
keep
Yeah, I
hearing
think
is
I'd be,
like people
I'd be
who-
fired like 3 days
Yeah,
in.
people
Yeah.
who start in the service industry,
Yeah.
they try like a normal job, and they always come back to the service industry.
It's a
and, like,
nice release, and like
Yeah.
you're always
very
busy.
supportive.
You're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
something, and like when you have those regulars too, like you see them all the time. Like
Yeah.
you see
They'll come back and take the trash out for you.
exactly,
absolutely.
They come back and fill your
Yeah.
ice up.
Yeah, they
I'm like, I don't
they
get that
actually care
support
about you.
in your corporate job.
No.
Yeah,
No.
No.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think I would.
yeah.
Yeah, I've tried corporate stuff before, and I have more fun doing.
Yeah,
this
it's a little
other
too
stuff.
structured for
Not
me.
what we're
Yeah.
meant to do.
Well, and especially just
In
being
general.
like, if you're in like a cubicle or something too, I would just be like, this sucks. Like having no interaction, you can't, no windows, you can't
Yeah.
see anybody,
Yeah.
anything. Like, yeah, that just does not. That sounds like jail. Is what
Yeah.
that sounds like.
I didn't do anything corporate, but I worked at a daycare.
Yeah.
And
That's
then I-
corporate.
Is it? Is
No,
it?
I don't fucking know.
I worked at a
Sounds
daycare,
horrible.
and then I also worked
Well, you
at
can't
like
look at the kids and be
PacSun.
like, you little shit.
Yeah, well, that's funny
that.
because
Like, you can do
I
that
can do
here, but
that
you can't
here,
do it at the
yeah.
daycare.
yeah, I nanny during the day, and then I bartend at night, so it's just like babysitting all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I call
yeah,
it.
yeah. Adult daycare.
Do you ever get them
Yeah.
mixed up? Like you're like hanging out with the kids you're nannying, and you're like, wait, do you guys want a double vodka or what? What's going on?
Or like you call
Oh
them
my
by your
God.
regular's name. Wait, no, yeah.
Are you guys fucking drunk
whatever
or
you
what?
You need to go to bed now.
Yes, I'd say that to both.
I know.
Oh God.
We're just not meant
well.
for the corporate world, and that's okay.
Oh,
No,
no.
yeah.
Not
It's
at all.
totally okay.
Not at all.
I like the chaos in this.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's
Yes.
nice.
Every
It's
night
nice.
is
It's
different.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Exactly,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
I want
looks
to be
good.
here for the people that work corporate that need to unwind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I like yelling at the corporate people too.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
That's
fuck
really
you,
fun
dude.
as
Go
well.
back, go and sell
No, you can't move a
insurance.
table.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, you got a 12 type. You got to wait 20 minutes.
Yeah. Did you call first?
Yeah.
I did ask permission to move this table.
Oh no, yeah, you're okay.
I had to get permission for that one. But I think because I'm not corporate, they allowed
Exactly.
it.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
If you were wearing a suit,
They'd be like, get the
look at
fuck
this
out of
asshole
here.
moving tables.
Entitled motherfucker.
Oh, so yeah, we have a segment we
Starting
want to
a new
try.
segment.
We want to try this out.
okay.
So then we'll wrap with this. We're talking about this before today, basically, and we were talking about doing a dick of the week, basically, like their douche of the week, whatever. We're workshopping it still.
Okay.
But
I like the
Just
concepts of
Yeah.
it.
Any customer that you've had that was just an asshole, like a funny, fun little story about a dick.
Oh, I'm sexy bitch.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
That was a good
That
one.
was a good one.
That was a weird one, but it was funny. I'm trying to think this last week. What stands out?
I don't know.
I guess
Or
it doesn't
just
have
in
to be.
general.
Do you want me to
last
give you
week
one?
either.
I
Yeah,
had one.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear
Yeah,
one.
give him a
You've got
dick.
one?
Okay, I have one.
Let's
yes.
hear it.
Okay, so I was basically just bartending or whatever, and we got a whole new TV system, so I can actually change the TVs on our iPad now.
Nice.
That's nice.
And it was during the farmers market. We were kind of busy, and I was also training someone at the same time. And this lady was watching a game on her phone. Some people like to do that because they don't want to ask you when you're busy to change a TV or
Right.
whatever, right? She's just being nice. Like I can just watch it on my phone. This guy comes in and he closes out and he goes, "Why don't you put that game on the TV for her instead of her watching it on the phone? You can do that, right?" And I looked at him. I go, "Well, first off, don't tell me how to do my job. And secondly, she didn't ask me to put the fucking game on the TV." And he just looked at me and I was like, "Have a nice day."
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Once
yeah.
again,
Bye.
you know who has never worked in the fucking service industry because they don't know that you're doing 20 other things.
Well, and like
Did
I
they
was,
know each other also?
No, this guy
he's
didn't.
just
No,
trying
he
to.
just came out.
chimed in.
Just
Yeah.
chimed in because like she didn't want to like ask me for it because she knew that I was busy.
Right.
But like I looked at her and I go, "I am so sorry for that, but like I can't have people talk to me like that. I will change the TV for you. Like I can change any TV that
Right.
you want to
Yeah, if
watch
you
that's
ask.
on the
But that
TV."
approach, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, he was
the
like,
customer's right to a certain extent.
yeah, but you're not gonna sit there and
Yeah,
be
you're
like,
not gonna
but-
berate.
yeah, belittle me. And so I looked at him, and this lady just looked at me, and she was like, we just want that game on the TV. I was like, I will change any TV. I will literally put the sound on for you, whatever you would like me to do. I go, just thank you for being patient and waiting for me. But that guy, he got his ass chewed.
Yeah.
Also, if I
Over a
was that
fucking
woman
TV too.
who was like, minding my own business, like I would ask myself if
Yeah.
I wanted that when, there's an opportunity.
Yeah.
But like I would be annoyed at that guy who
Oh, yeah.
spoke for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Put me in
Like
that
you had no right.
situation.
Yeah. Now we're all embarrassed. Like
Well, and the thing is that is going to be a huge back and forth issue because of sports, because there are
Right.
certain people that don't want to watch certain games and then they
Right.
want to listen to the sounds for it. Like we have basketball coming up and we have football right now. Or like hockey. What's another winter game?
Baseball, I think, is still going
Baseball's-
on too
play-
right
baseball
now.
playoffs
Yeah,
coming up.
baseball is,
Yeah. So like all of those different kinds of games are going on the TV, and like people are like watching them on their phone because I have all the other TVs set to different things, and we're not putting it on that
Well,
one
and
specific thing.
you only have so many TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my dick of the week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
And if you're listening to this douchebag,
Yeah. If you're downtown
You're the
farmers
dick of
market,
the
we're
week.
talking about you.
yeah, we're coming for you.
It's always the damn TVs though. Like why
yeah.
is it's always the
Yeah.
TVs? It
Like,
is.
Yeah. We get that. I mean, we don't have so many TVs here, so people are like, oh, like they'll come at halftime. Like we'll have the Sunday tickets, so we have
Yeah.
we get all the games, but people
Yeah.
come at like halftime, like, oh, can you put the Packers game on this TV?
It's like, no.
But somebody's been there the whole time watching the game
Right.
they're watching. I'm like, no, and then they get mad about it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not just going to change it when the guy's been here the whole time.
Oh yeah, no,
you know?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm busy and someone asks me to turn something else on the TV, I hand them the remote. I'm like, you can find it. You can do it. I'm busy.
You got it.
If it matters this much to you, you can
Yeah.
figure it
Yeah.
out. Yeah. no.
Again, I don't mind changing the TVs. Just don't tell me how to do my job.
Yeah, just don't be a
Right.
dick.
Yeah.
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 Just in
Yeah.
general,
Yeah.
don't be a dick.
Okay, so what's your guys' douchebag of the week?
Gosh, I'm trying to think.
I don't have one for this week.
Have you had anyone like complain about food this week? Their drink not being strong enough?
I do have one that I was just
I have
thinking
one
of.
too.
Okay, this actually didn't happen with me initially. This is a coworker. She's actually one of our team of producers, so she's not here today. But she was telling me about this guy who threw up on the bar and then took his shirt off, cleaned up the puke with his shirt.
Thank you.
Like
Also,
took
yeah.
it to the bathroom, like rinsed off his shirt and then like put his shirt back on.
No.
And
just
like
let the
and
mess
they
in.
and then was like
No
apparently
way.
trying to order another shot, and she was like, no, like we're not fucking doing that.
Go home.
And
Go
so I had heard this story and didn't know who he was, but then I was working with her this last weekend, and she was like, that's the guy. And he came in, and this motherfucker, dude, he had bleach tips. He had like a backwards hat, just total douchebag.
Nice.
And apparently one of our other producers, the head of our producers, is the one that actually cut him off. I just got notice about that. But okay, so he comes in, he's just being an asshole the whole time, like not really specifically doing anything douchey. But then we I can't remember exactly what he said, but he walks out on his tab, didn't pay his tab. So I was like, so we were at the end of the night, like trying to like close out his tab, and we got one of our other regulars who at this point It's already pretty lit up, and he's like, he's running around the bar screaming his name, and then they were like, "Where is he?" And I was like, "I don't know. He's probably bleaching his tips or something like that." So that was my dick of the week for
That's like
this
a
guy.
top tier dick of the week.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I
Next
have anything
level.
to pass
With
like,
the bleach
to
tips.
pass that.
He was trying to like be. It was like he was trying to be funny, but he was just being an asshole. Like it wasn't even funny. Like, and I appreciate that type of humor, but like he just wasn't. I don't know. I wanted. Next time I see him though, I'm definitely gonna call him out on his bleach tips and ask if he's like trying out for NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or something.
That's what JT look like.
You realize Backstreet Boys isn't a band anymore, right?
Well, NSYNC is back together.
Are they really?
Really?
Yeah,
What-
they've been singing together. You guys didn't know that?
Well, minus JT.
Yeah.
Well, they
yeah.
did one song on his new album together, but
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry.
But are
I'm
we
a
Is it-
Backstreet Boys girl.
are we a Backstreet table or NSYNC
Yeah,
table?
we're Backstreet
NSYNC.
Boys take.
Because I'm Team Backstreet.
Yeah, I'm Backstreet.
I do like Backstreet Boys
Okay.
better, but I love
Haley?
JT.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do
Oh,
gotta
same.
say, I love JT.
Same.
I don't know. Let me guess.
I
You
don't
guys are
know.
Britney Spears and I'm Christina Aguilera.
Well, you
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm Christina
I
Aguilera.
think I might
Christina
plead the fifth on
Aguilera.
that.
Wait, you don't like Christina?
No, I love
Oh,
Christina.
over
She's
Britney?
So good.
Yeah.
Christina's a better singer, but Britney had
The
better
hype,
songs.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Britney
I
hype
think-
is real. The Christina though,
Yeah, I think
She needs
Christina
some
might be
more.
kind of a bitch, but
Dude, I used to have the biggest
I-
crush on Britney Spears. I'm not gonna lie.
not anymore.
Well, I mean, I still
we're
do,
worried about
but-
her now. But
I'm just glad that you guys don't have a douche of the week.
I'm trying to think
Yeah, I
of
don't.
one.
Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate here recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I also emphasize that I had a crush on Britney when she was bald too?
Well,
Oh, me too, Jaydn.
I just wanted to put that out there so everybody knows.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is it because you're
I
bald?
liked her more.
Yeah,
I like
I
it.
just
Yeah.
wanted our heads to rub together.
That's beautiful.
Start some friction.
I think your douche of the week is the construction.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
yeah.
fair.
That is fair.
The construction guys
But
are very nice.
They're
They're
nice.
doing
the
their
project,
jobs,
the
It's just
project,
the project
the
itself
project's
is like,
douche of the week.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been like
Yeah.
douche of the week for the last like what 3 weeks? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's been there for a long
yeah.
time.
Well, the
Yeah,
good news is
all
next
summer
year,
on Ingersoll.
next year they start from 31st to 35th. But we're good on our little section.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, and like now that we are on here, everyone knows that you guys are actually open. So just go through the little dirt road that leads
We
up
are
to
open.
the driveway.
We got great specials.
10,
Yeah.
15 feet of dirt road.
It's small, but it's
Yeah.
cute.
If you check our social medias
But
every
we're
day, we
open.
post our specials every day so you
Uh-huh.
can see what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys should go stand outside and be like, you go through right here and like.
I have
Yeah,
asked
get, like, one of
Cowboy to
those
do that
wait the
multiple
arm guys.
times.
yeah,
and he won't
yeah,
do
or have
it.
someone like spin a sign with an
Yeah.
arrow
Oh,
and
I'll
do it
sign
out there.
twirl for you guys.
Oh, there we go.
Cowboy.
Yeah, I'll do it for sure.
Cowboy out there.
Well, are we all?
Well, Mins. Huh. Okay.
Nice. On that note,
Yes.
Well, thank you guys.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank you
you
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks for
This
having
was
us.
super great.
This is
So
awesome.
good.
I love this podcast. This is so great. I love this specific episode.
Yeah, truly one of
This
my
was
favorites.
definitely
This
a
was-
really
Oh,
good
really?
one.
This is great. Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
the
great.
best one you've ever done.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
No
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
truly.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Perfect.
So
All
we'll
right.
see you guys here again then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
All right. Well, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, all the good stuff.
Snapchat.
And
Everything.
Snapchat.
Everything.
Poor People Podcast. Make sure you follow Wellman's. They got awesome weekly specials.
At
They've
Wellman's
got
Ingersoll.
Wellman's Ingersoll. Yep. And yeah, dude. Thanks for having us out, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
you
you
guys.
guys.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna cheers, you guys. We're gonna do our jingle.
Oh.
I forgot this time. All right.
Right.
For richer or for poor, thanks for watching Poor People.
Awesome. That was so perfect.